You see what I mean? Ladies,
Mhm.
remember I said how you sabotage relationships? You try to run them. You try to manage men and you do too much. And I brought all this into focus, man, because you came on here trying to talk about and do too much versus focusing on your lived life.
What is up, guys? It's your boy back. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are today. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. We are back with some Kevin Samuels as usual. If you want to skip me yapping, just use the timestamps below. That's what they're here for. But if you want to hear my thoughts, I do also have those marked as well. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and definitely comment your thoughts below because I don't want an echo chamber. I do want to hear other people's opinions, so on and so forth, because you may disagree with me, we may disagree, and that's okay. That's normal. That's part of life. But without further ado, I will catch you guys later in the video.
Hello? Aisha. Aisha, how do you pronounce your name? I'm good. Why are women so angry today?
Personally, I believe it is just unmet expectations set by the women before them, and they have those expectations have been capitalized on by people in the relationship guru market. Matthew Hussey to be one of them.
Hold on. Hold on. No, we don't do that. Hold on. We don't call out content creators. I don't do that over here. You can make your
Okay,
point without calling out
sorry.
people. Well, that's just wouldn't go to a business and speak, but that's just poor form. So
Mhm.
what you're saying is that the expectations who were set by their the previous generations and its relationship gurus who are capitalizing on this.
And the fashion industry, like mainly just
Okay,
general
ma'am.
industries that
How old are you?
24.
Why do you ladies always seek to go to this huge global deep state conspiracy versus going to your own lived experience?
Because general it's a good place to start rather than
No, it's because you have
jumping.
no lived experience.
I have a fair bit, but sure.
Really? Okay, what's your longest how are you in a relationship?
I am currently, yes.
How long is it? How long you been in it?
This one's quite short so far because it's just started. It's about 1 year, but my
1 year
longest was 5.5 years.
at 24?
Yes, I was. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good one because obviously it ended, but
Hold on. At what age did that start?
I believe my junior year of high school, so like 17.
So from 17 to 22, you're with somebody.
Yes,
Did you guys go to the same college?
yes.
Why didn't you
He
guys
dropped
get
out a few
married?
times. What's that?
Okay. So, again, it would make more sense to talk about why those things failed than global conspiracies and fashion industries and everything else.
Hmm.
That's what you lived.
Hmm.
It's all theory. And you've been in a relationship for 1 year. Do you want to get married?
Yes,
How old is the guy you're seeing?
27.
Does he want to marry you?
Yes.
Has he proposed to you yet?
Not quite because we are in the
Not
middle of
quite.
a bunch of changes. Yeah, we wanted to be about a year and a half to 2 years in.
Not
We figured it'd be good.
no. Listen to what I'm about to say.
Hmm.
You ain't got shit to do with it. You just accept a decline. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
You don't. Does he want to marry you? You said he does. I asked if he proposed. No, you said not. I said, why? Well, because we want to do something. He either proposes or he doesn't. Has he taken you ring shopping?
No.
No. Has he met your father?
No. Yes.
Has he asked your father for your hand in marriage?
No.
Has he met your mother?
Yes.
Have you met his mother and father?
Yes.
And what's the holdup?
Uh, just we're planning on moving, making a big cross country move. So we figured get the house, get the everything
No,
set up before trying to.
no. What are we doing? You ain't doing shit. If he went to K Jewelers and got a $99 wedding special, would you accept it?
Yes.
Then what the fuck? And what are we talking about? You see what I mean? Ladies, remember I said how you sabotage relationships? You try to run them. You try to manage men and you do too much. And I brought all this into focus, man, because you came on here trying to talk about and do too much versus focusing on your lived life.
Kevin makes such a powerful point here about that. These women constantly just overthink, overdo. It's just too much. And first off, guys, you want to skip this, use a timestamp. But I mean, really, it's like you're listening to this conversation, and I'm trying to figure out how this is not, already cut and dry. Like they're planning on moving, they're planning on getting a house, they're planning on this. There's always a, this is something I noticed because I have a background in sales, if you guys don't know already, and this is one of the biggest things you see. It's probably the most large reason why people don't buy things is they start to just overthink it way too much. Because one of the things I got taught, very, very early on was to, one, shut up, but two, keep the process very simple. Because when you shut up and keep the process simple, and then you give someone like one, maybe two options to buy at the most, usually one, then it's not necessarily like you're not manipulating them. It's just you have to railroad people down a certain path to keep them where they need to go. Because sometimes it's just they go way off the rails. It's just too many other things come up. It's like, well, for this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason. And it's just, get married. I mean, it used to be so simple. It was like a guy got down on one knee, woman said yes, he spun her around, they got married. Didn't matter that they were 22 and that he was about to go to World War II or World War I or whatever. They got married, and he got to baby making as soon as possible, because you gotta do what you gotta do when you're getting ready to go to war, and that was that. It wasn't any, oh well, he has to go to war, so maybe we'll have kids after he comes back, and maybe we'll get a house after he comes back. It's just he might go and never come back. We gotta start popping out some babies, start getting life going, baby. Worst case, your family will take care of me, sweetheart. This is the wife, obviously. Right? You know what I mean. I'm being hyperbolic, but that really is how simple it used to be.
Okay.
If a man wants to marry you, ma'am, he makes it happen.
I agree, but I believe that there are external factors that need to be taken care of before you just make a huge financial commitment.
I'll entertain this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Such as?
Like, as far as tying your lives together, I think you should probably be financially stable. You are getting kicked off of your parents' health care, and you basically have to take care of yourself.
Excuse me. How financially stable can you be at 24?
You can't, which is why I'm not really trying to do it at 24.
Exactly. Put your dick up.
Can you elaborate on that?
Put your dick up. In other words, trying to run stuff. You're young. You ain't got nothing. You're broke before or after you got married anyway. Insurance is not a reason to put off a marriage. If he's 27, you're 24, you take what you have and you move forward. See, what you young lady, you sound like the man.
In what way do you see that?
First off, the way you even talk right now.
Trying to give you a
no, just your tonality. Your tonality in this conversation. And when I asked you very simply, ma'am, does he want to marry you? You said he does. Well, this is how you know a man wants to marry you. He proceeds with an engagement. If he's met your parents, you've met his parents, you say he wants to marry you, you said you'd accept the $99 K jewelry special, then that means he should be on one knee yesterday. And you move on with life. because all the things you're trying to prepare for, you cannot get everything perfect before a marriage happens. A relationship happens. You're broke anyway.
I mean, fair point. But personally, I was raised to try to say financial stability is
What do you do for a
something you should
living?
probably do.
What do you do for a living?
Currently, I am just working retail, but
If you don't shut the,
the
oh
move.
my God.
What?
Exactly. I said this yesterday. Fear of commitment. Prototypical right here. You ain't financially stable working retail. What does he do?
He's in law.
No. What does he do? Being in law means he could be a criminal or a Supreme Court judge. What does he do?
Law innovations.
Excuse me?
Law innovations.
Law innovations. Talk to the audience like we're 4 years old. Is he an attorney?
No. Law
Is he
innovations.
What does that mean?
That's what I. Okay. Law innovations basically means what he does is he takes the practice of law and basically, if a company wants to hire your law firm, it is his job to basically take all the paperwork that you fill out and make requests for, automate it, translate it, find like some sort of system, push it out. That's one of the main things that he does. Another thing that he does is he'll do all the serving of papers and like extra stuff. That's my baseline understanding of it. I don't do law.
Right. Does he own his own business?
No.
Who does he work for?
Perkins
Who?
Coy. Perkins and Coy, it's a multinational law firm, one of the biggest
Okay.
in the United States.
And what does he make annually?
$80K.
In what state?
Oregon.
Sounds like plenty enough money to get married on. Because I
Fair.
guarantee he's making more than you with your retail.
Oh, yes.
So what are you talking about?
Say that.
So what are you talking about?
That I need to be at a relatively comparable or slightly lower level than him.
And that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Remember to leave your thoughts in the comments. Remember to subscribe, like all the things the algorithm likes. But definitely leave your thoughts. I mean, I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say about this kind of stuff. I know it can be a little bit outrageous here and there, and some of the things that even I say, I obviously had to be a little bit more hyperbolic from the entertainment side of it. But despite the fact that this gets disheartening and seeing these women behave and think this way, I don't even know how to describe it, you can still say to yourself, okay, well, at least these women are going to get natural selection out. Because it sounds mean, it sounds harsh, but that's the truth. Same way that men who are losers, who don't do anything with their lives and, are, fat, lazy, so on and so forth, they get natural selection out of the gene pool. Women don't want to be with them because they are not good mate, choice. They are a risk. They are, especially like with, with the weight and so on. Like, these things indicate, hey, this person's probably not a good fit, despite what society tries to tell us and tries to gaslight the hell out of us with, talking about fat women as if they're beautiful, queens. Not the case. Reality shows that. Because those fat women will, one, likely croak early because of that weight, or two, just be, outpicked by the women who are fit, feminine, friendly, and so on.